Hi guys, it's Erica Stone, and today I want to show you how you can use ChatGPT to come up with domain name ideas for your website. Suppose I want to create a website about knitting. That's one of my latest hobbies. And I would simply say, I want to create a website about knitting. Give me 10 domain name ideas. Enter. And let's see what it spits out here. It says, here are 10 domain name ideas for your knitting website. And at the bottom, it likes to give you a little motivation. These ideas say Knit Craft Corner, Cozy Yarns, Knit Nook Studio, Stitch and Purl, Yarn Whisperer. I'm immediately drawn to that one. I don't know why. The Knit Nest, Threaded Dreams, Knit Together Now, Yarn and Needles, Knit with Love. Frankly, I like them all, and they do fit with the niche. They're great. So the next step I would do is just to check and see if they're already being used. ChatGPT, I'm not sure it's plugged in to tell you which domain names are available and what their history is. So I would just highlight the first one, right click, and then I can open that domain name in a new tab in my browser. And when I do, it says server not found. So it is not currently being used, and that may mean it's going to be pretty cheap to buy. And so I would just go down the list, highlight the next one, open link in new tab, server not found. So any of the ones that were my top favorites, like what did I say? Yarn Whisperer. Open link in new tab. Oh, this one is not being used, but it's for sale by huge domains for $2,695. I don't want that. I'm not paying that. Not when I know I can probably pay 10, 5 to 15 bucks a year. So I'd have to skip that one. And then the next thing I would do, let's say I decided Knit Nook Studio. Open a new tab, server not found. Okay, so the next thing I would check is Knit Nook Studio. Without the .com, what comes up in Google? Nothing. Okay, so it's not like someone's name, it's not a brand name that comes up right away. Okay, the next thing I would check would be whether or not there's a trademark on that phrase or name. So I would go to uspto.gov/trademarks/search, and I would go to the trademark search system and type in Knit Nook Studio as one word and search for that. And it doesn't come up. Similar things come up, but if there was a match, it would show at the top. And then I'm going to try it with spaces. Nook Studio. Already as I'm saying it, I'm thinking, Now this is interesting. Knit Nook did come up, not with studio, but it's dead and canceled. The Knit Nook comes up, but it's dead. And those are the closest matches. So it's still good to go. The next and final step would be to look at who is domain tools to see the history of the domain. So I'm going to whois.domaintools.com, and I looked up and I love captchas. Look at bridges, bridge. It's on a bridge. Bridge. Yay. Okay, go. It is for sale. It has never been registered before. Those are my favorite. Not that having a registration history on a domain is bad, but if you see that there's some history, you would just want to say, like, was it a long time ago? Okay, that's good. If it's been, unused for the past, I don't know, 3+ years, then I would be comfortable with that. And let's go back to ChatGPT and look at some alternatives. let's say I didn't like any of these. The first set didn't appeal to me, or I wanted something more playful. I would just ask ChatGPT, give me 10 more domain name ideas that are more playful and fun. Well, it took me at my word. Knit Fizz and Yarn Giggles. And actually, I'm loving Yarn Giggles. And let's say I wanted my knitting domain to be mostly about my own patterns. Give me 10 more domain name ideas that include the word patterns. And perfect patterns knit, playful knit patterns, cozy knit patterns. So I can just ask ChatGPT to sort of craft uh, my domain name into, with adjectives that describe the feeling or the direction or the content or the focus of my website and get a bunch of ideas to check. Try it out. I think you'll like it.